If there's any point that you should not forget, it is this particular point that she just mentioned. Even if you decide to forget the rest, don't forget this particular one. Hey beautiful people, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kosi. If you're new here, you're welcome. I make videos about faith, beauty, and lifestyle. If you are a returning subscriber, you're a darling. Welcome back. So for my video today, I have a very special guest, my friend. To introduce yourself.
My name is Valerie, or you can call me Ada.
You're welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Today we have a different kind of video, and we'll be talking about the mistakes you should avoid in your 20s. We've already made these mistakes and we do not want you to make them. So I want you guys to listen to the end, and if there's any mistake you know you've made, drop it in the comment section. We can talk about it. Number one mistake I would say I made and you should not make is not saving or investing or saving up for an emergency fund or getting financial literacy. It's so important. In my 20s, I really didn't save so much. I was more of a spender. I was always spending. And for some people who are in their 20s, they may still be in school, so they have people, maybe their parents or their guardians, their uncles, aunties, friends are sending them money, and when the money comes, they spend it on frivolous things. That was something I was doing. If the money comes, I'll spend it. I wasn't saving. Even if I saved, I wasn't disciplined. I'll go back to my savings and start spending it. So by the time I was done with like school, with university, I didn't have much saved up, and it's a terrible mistake I don't want any of you to make. And another important thing is to learn about financial literacy, educate yourself. We're in a world where you can easily access the internet, YouTube, Instagram, many social media platforms you can join so that you can get financial literacy. So that by the time you're 30, you know what you're doing, especially when it comes to money. So I'll advise that in your 20s, you should make sure you get financial education and literacy. Saving up for an emergency fund in case you don't get a job on time, or you get fired from your job, you get sick, you have money you can fall back to without panicking or going about borrowing from people. Another thing too is try not to have this habit of borrowing money. Learn to live within your means, or even below your means. Don't go about trying to impress people, trying to make people look at you like you're one very bougie rich girl, so you're going about borrowing money left, right, center.
And it's not even just money. Don't borrow clothes, don't borrow hair. If you don't have it, live with what you have. Do not go asking people for things that you can do away with. If you do not wear that hair today, you will not die.
Actually,
wear what you have. Be confident in what you have. Because I feel it's when you don't have confidence in yourself, lack of esteem, that makes you to go borrow people's clothes or hair or whatever. Try not to do that. And about finance, we can also talk about the get rich quick
scheme. Avoid that.
Out there. I feel in your 20s you're very vulnerable because you don't know these things. There is nothing that is happening in your 20s that has not happened before. Everything happening has happened in the past and will always repeat itself. So do not make the mistake of investing in platforms that are out there to defraud you. So like in our time we had the popular one, the MMM. Majority of people my age did that. They invested in it and we cried.
For point number 2, I think you can share that.
My second point is about procrastination. Procrastination is a thief of time. So you should make good use of your time every day. You can never get your time back. So if you think that there is something that you want to do it now. The best time for everything is now. If you think that there is a perfect time, there is never that perfect time. There is no perfect moment. You make that perfect moment by doing that thing
Mm-hmm.
immediately.
Yeah.
If you want to learn a skill, the best time to learn it is now. And in your 20s, you are stimulate faster. Procrastination is also laziness. Avoid being lazy.
So do not write yourself off and say, oh, it's too late, or I can't do it. If you feel you've procrastinated in the past, this video is a motivation for you to start whatever it is you've been planning to start in your head. And like someone said, it is important to fail fast. Fail fast. So if you're afraid that the idea you have is not, and when you implement it, the idea you have is not going to work out, it's better you start. Just try, so that even if it doesn't work out, yeah, you try it and you move on. The next point, that's the third point. The number 3 point would be learn to network in your 20s. Start going out, reaching out to people. Don't burn bridges. Don't be someone who just wants to get things from people, and once you're done with them, you dump them. Don't be like that.
Just think you don't need people.
Yeah, no one is an island, so you will always need people. So the people that you think that you will never ever need in life again, you may need them. So doesn't mean you will still be very close to them, but do not start disregarding them or thinking of them as lesser than you or something like that. And if you are someone who is like an introvert, do not say, oh, I'm an introvert, I'm a homebody, I'm staying at home, I'm not going out. Still try your best, even if it's just once a month. If there are conferences, if there are parties, is there anything that will just make you go out to meet people, I think you should do that, so that you start knowing people, start getting contacts. You don't know when you need someone, so try to network in your 20s.
Build relationships, friendships you build now in your 20s are the networks you're going to have in your 30s and beyond. My fourth point is make quality friends. Quality over quantity. There are lots of people that have lots of friends. You just keep bagging them, packing all the possible human beings out there. But I don't advise that. I feel quality is better than quantity. You need people that will minister to your spirit, that will talk to you, and you know that, oh, this person is talking a lot of wisdom, speaking sense into your destiny. Bad company corrupts good character. So have good friends. You should also be a good friend to people. It's not just about having good friends. You should also be a good person. Endeavor to do good to people so that they will do good to you too.
Point number 5 will be make sure you get a good skincare and hair care routine. Not taking care of your skin, not taking care of your hair in your 20s is going to make you look way older in your 30s. Like, you know, as you grow older, your collagen level drops. You just become more stressed, and it's important that in your 20s you take care of your skin. Have a skincare routine. You don't have to buy very expensive stuff. It doesn't have to be too expensive. Just do the little you can do, but just make sure you are doing the right things to take care of your skin, take care of your hair. Like me, the mistake I made, I cut my hair in 2013. I kept cutting it and growing it back, not because I was trying to achieve a hairstyle. Just it wasn't healthy. My hair was not healthy because I didn't care about my hair. It will grow, I will cut it. It's better like if you want to just cut it. No, you're on low cut and that's fine. But when you're not taking care of it, it grows, it becomes unhealthy, you cut it, it's just terrible. So you make a decision. If you want to keep your hair, keep it healthy and long, and your skin as well.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental space. You have to be very cautious of what you let in, because you may feel like, I'm very strong, these things will not affect me, but unconsciously you are getting drained. These things are affecting you, and then you might end up being depressed, sad, and these things can be avoided. So be very cautious. Guard your space jealously. Be very, very conscious about what you eat. Learn to eat right in your 20s, because discipline is very, very important. So if you eat right in your 20s, your health is going to be on point. Then there's something that we neglect a lot. In our 20s, we're always watching movies, we're on the phone, you're chatting. Don't forget to sleep. Sleep is very important.
That's so true. We
You
underestimate
should
the power
sleep.
of good sleep.
Yes,
Sleep is-
because when you're not having good sleep, if your sleep pattern is very bad, it affects your health, it affects your mood. It causes different things. So you should try to be very conscious of your sleep, the number of hours you sleep. Then take care of your mental space, your body, your soul. And when I mean your body, your soul, you should have God. You should never forsake God. Have a relationship with God. A relationship with God is very important because God is everything. It's all you need to make it work. To have a perfect life, you need to have God. You need to talk to God. You need to hear from Him, allow Him to talk to you, and heed to His word. Nobody can have that relationship for you. It's something you have to walk. You have to walk that path by yourself. You need to know God.
If there's any point that you should not forget, it is this particular point that you just mentioned. Even if you decide to forget the rest, don't forget this particular one. Having a close relationship with the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is going to help you and guide you through life in making certain decisions. Like, for example, maybe making a decision of a marriage partner. This is a very important life-changing decision. And the only person in the world that will not lie to you, you may lie to yourself, anybody may lie to you, but the Holy Spirit will not lie to you. So once you have that important relationship with the Holy Spirit, life becomes easier when it comes to making decisions. And I know that in your 20s, you just want to have fun, YOLO, you live only once, club, party. Have a balance. Make sure you're having your special relationship with God. Do not throw God outside the window and say, okay, when I'm old, I'll have a relationship with God. It starts now so that you build that relationship. Just as I have my friend here, we've been friends for a really long time. Since I think we were maybe like 5, 6, thereabouts.
Yeah, or less.
Yeah. So we've been growing over the years. That's how it is with God. You grow with God, and you have that in relationship with the Holy Spirit. Don't neglect this point, please.
Yeah, God never goes out of fashion.
Exactly.
Always in vogue.
Yeah.
So my 6th point is that family is very important. In your teens, you spend time with your family, but I feel this is like the last chance you have to spend with them, to correct mistakes that you might have made in your teens. The relationship with your family is very important, especially your parents. You don't know how long they are going to be here for. So you have to show them all the love that you can. You have to spend time with them because you might travel, you might change location, you might get married, have children, have a totally different life. So before all that happens, you should endeavor to spend time with them, make memories with them, take pictures. If it's possible to even go on holidays with them, you should endeavor to do that, because your family is all you have in the end. In the end, your friends might fail you, but your family most times will always come through for you.
That's true. Very true.
So for our 7 points, I think you should learn to develop yourself, have a strong personality, you should work on yourself, know how you want to be in your 30s, what kind of person do I want. If I'm not there and someone wants to describe me, what would they say about me? Would they call me someone that is loyal, someone that is very strong-willed, someone that is not moved by the crowd, doesn't follow trends, you're a pace setter, you know that you want to be your own person, you want to define your story. So you can do all this in your 20s. You should tell yourself what you want to be, follow through with it, follow your path, and learn new skills. Yes, those skills also make up your personality. In addition to the skills that you should learn, you should also do courses. There are lots of professional courses out there. They have different apps that you could learn stuff. So gather as much knowledge. Knowledge is power. What you know is what's going to make you powerful in your 30s.
A mistake you will make will be to just let time pass by. You see people when they say they have a very rich CV, they've done a lot for themselves. Maybe you see on LinkedIn, not all the time, on LinkedIn sometimes some people exaggerate, but there are actually people who are setting the pace. There are people who are go-getters doing so much. But if you decide that, okay, well, that's their life, and you decide just to sit in one place and not do anything, time is going to pass by and you realize that you did not do anything in your life. So it's important that in your 20s you try to push yourself to go for things that you said, courses, training, skills, acquire all these things. No matter how little it is, just be doing something. Don't let time just pass away. And you can be at a job and not be advancing. You just be going to work 9 to 5 every day. You're just going to work, but you're not advancing yourself. That's a huge mistake you can make. I know personally I made that kind of mistake, but I wouldn't want you to do that. Make sure that even if you're working a 9 to 5, try to advance yourself, your career, by taking courses or learning skills. So that's it. So an extra tip we'll just share before we end the video is setting standards for yourself, having self-value. How you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. You need to set realistic standards and hold yourself in high esteem. Because if you do not regard yourself, you do not care for yourself, anyone will rubbish you because you don't care for yourself. So that's one thing I would say.
Yeah, have confidence in yourself, love yourself. Self-love is very important, because if you love yourself, you will not allow anybody to treat you badly. So you have to love yourself. You have to affirm good things to yourself in your 20s. Affirmation works a lot. You have to tell yourself that you're the best out there, you're the best at ease, at what you do. Nobody can do it better than you. You're the baddest. You know, you have to tell yourself that you are worth it. You deserve love. You deserve to be valued. You value yourself. You are great, and you are going to do excellently well.
Yes.
Say great things to yourself. Speak positively to yourself. Never speak negatively about yourself. Do such things and you realize that your aura is different. You are happy, and this happiness is not just external happiness, but you're happy from the inside out, and you radiate love around you.
Yes guys, so we've come to the end of these videos. I really hope that these tips that we've shared will go a long way to helping you. If you are in your 20s and maybe there are some mistakes, or if you are in 30s, you're watching this and there are some mistakes that you've made, you would like to share with other people, please drop it in the comment section down below and just tell us how this video impacted you, and if there's anything you'd like to share, please share. I would love to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.
Thank you guys. Bye.